I am so excited. I couldn't wait any longer. Uh, I'm very, very wound up today for a very good reason. It is Monday. It's April 30th. It's a little bit past 5:30 in the morning, and I've had this thought brewing in my head for the last couple of hours. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I like this idea so much that I decided. I originally thought it was going to be for tomorrow, but then I kept hearing it and hearing it, and I was going, no, it's meant to be for today. So I have a huge announcement. Don't you love those? Am I teasing you along here as we go? As you know, this weekend was a beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful full moon. It is kind of like my time to celebrate. I love full moons. But I'm doing something very, very unique. And yes, I won't tease you any longer about it. So before we get to the daily reading, I wanted to share this beyond humongous announcement. So, starting today, not tomorrow, today, April 30th, everyone that, I can't even believe I'm going to say this, everyone that purchases a reading from me, from my website, houseofangelcardreadings.com, it doesn't matter what you purchase. Absolutely doesn't matter if it's the ebook, or if it's a half-hour reading, or if it's, the one pull question for the horses, or whatever suits your budget, whatever suits your fancy. Everyone that purchases a reading from me is going to be put in a drawing. And that's why I want to start it today. So everything from today through next Sunday. I have no idea what the date will be. Let me think about that for a second. 8th, 7th, the 6th, May the 6th. So all purchases between today and May the 6th are going to be put in a drawing, and I am going to randomly select, I'm going to put little pieces of paper in a vase or container, and I am going to randomly select a winner, and that person will win a free half-hour reading from me, normally priced at $75. I am keeping my website on sale so that you can also continue to save during these purchases, but I am going to do that for each week of the month of May. So that's how we're going to swing this. So from Monday through Sunday, each week of May, we are going to select a winner from everyone that purchases a reading from me. I'm excited about this because at the end of the month of May, everyone's name's going back in the bucket, if you will. By the way, if you buy more than one reading, you get another chance, just so you know. So if you buy 3 one-card pulls, then you have 3 entries. At the end of the month of May, I am going to randomly select everyone, and we are going to give away at the end of the month an hour-long reading with me, normally priced at $125. So I'm excited about this. Please share it. I'm going to post it on my Facebook pages here in just a little bit. But I wanted to announce it here on YouTube first because I'm so excited. I couldn't stand it. We had to get into this like ASAP. So I'm thrilled. I'm excited. The month of May is very important to me. It is, the month that I bought this home, that I moved to it 4 years ago. May is very significant to me for a lot of reasons. And so this is my way to celebrate. And I am just beyond words, and I can't even believe I'm doing this. Excuse me. I've got the candles going. I got the incense going. I think I got a little too much smoke in the house already. But I'm very wound up and very excited to announce this. So once again, everyone that purchases a reading from me once a week, I am going to be drawing to give away a free half-hour reading. At the end of the month, everybody goes back in the pot, and I will be giving away one one-hour reading. So we're having 5 giveaways, basically. And I sincerely hope that you'll share this with me and have a blast, and let's get together and do it for, the sheer joy of doing it, of sharing with each other, of getting a glimpse into what your angels have to say for you, and finding some of the answers that you're seeking, and maybe just sitting down and saying, what the heck, It doesn't have to be a card reading. If you want an intuitive reading, we can do that. If you want a mediumship reading, we can do that. But please let me know that that's the one you're choosing, because there is a different price structure on the mediumship ones. Plus, it's a different energy level that I bring forward when I do a mediumship reading. So let's just have a good time. Let's get together and celebrate the joy. Spring is here. Summer is on its way. It's 2018. It's a time of great change, always for the better. Let's help support each other. I'm here for you, and I hope you really like this craziness of mine that we're doing for the month of May, starting on April 30th. Now, last night, as I said, was the full moon. So all of my decks have been charging on my windowsill because I don't take them outside. You know, it's not always the best way for weather and the dampness and what have you. But I had them on my windowsill. And part of what I got charged up with is I truly do love the full moon energy. It's just, hey, I'm a Cancerian. What can I tell you? It's like my time. Everybody else has gone cuckoo. I just have fun. Let me get rid of this silly little pop-up here. And because it blocks the view and I can't see you. So I charged all my decks. My deck is ice cold. I only brought one out here so far. All the rest are still sitting on the windowsill. But because I had them there, and because it was such a nice day yesterday, I finally could sleep with the window wide open, and the sugar beet plant wasn't processing to the point where the wind was blowing it into my home. And sleeping with fresh air is one of the greatest glories that in my lifetime, that I can just inhale and inhale deeply and sleep sound. Even if it's not for a long period of time, it's a deep sleep and it's sweet. And so this morning, yeah, as I'm charged up, of course, we're going to start with my favorite deck. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da! Archangel Power Tarot deck, created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Man, am I wound up. And yes, I put this into prayer. And yes, I'm overdoing the incense. And yes, I'm overdoing the candles. And yes, I have my Himalayan salt lamp glowing behind me as well. It's just like, we just going to bring all those beautiful, positive, wonderful energies into this home, into this day, and just celebrate breath, breathe, breathing, life. What a joy. What an absolute joy. Phew! I may even do an energy healing. I don't know. I know I have some readings this week coming up, but I do have some time, so if you're interested and you want to get in on this drawing, hello, now's the time to do it. Okay, but by the way, when you do buy it, we don't have to schedule it for that week if that doesn't suit you. You know, we can schedule it at your convenience. Keeping in mind, I don't do readings on Sundays, guys. People ask me that all the time. I don't do readings on Sundays, and quite frankly, I really like to try and stop my day at 5 p.m. Mountain. I really try to do that. I know that's not always convenient for you, and if it's not, I will do my best to accommodate your schedule. I know there's one more, right? Okay. They said keep going, so I'm going. Oh, how wonderfully weird. Okay, this one. Okay. Why not? If you saw the... Well, I'll show you. Can you see that mess? Look at that. Whee, lots of fun. Okay. They were just falling out all over the place. But most of those were in clumps, so I always look for the single cards as much as possible. And yes, I'm very wound up. Okay, so let's move this over here. Oh, it is a 5-card reading. Maybe that's why I said one more. There you go. In addition to the one that came. So your first card. Wow. You ready? Queen of Michael. I love this card. The imagery, by the way, if you're curious, yes, it was a tribute to Louise Hay. And she really was the queen of her kingdom, the queen of her publishing house, the queen of her own life. She took control and loved the people that were literally in her care. And this is telling you that you know exactly what to do, just like Louise did. What a beautiful imagery. We've got the white dove in the background. Always think of that as the Holy Spirit. The benefit of experience. You've gone through so much in life. You know how to handle your current situations. It's a time for career right now. It's a time for moving forward with your job. It's also time for moving forward with your self-employment, even if that means just doing it part-time for now. This is a time to focus on your sustainability and not necessarily so much about love relationships. So this is the time to get centered. I'm also hearing this is a time to cut the cords on some relationships as well. They've been holding you back. And it's like you're repeating patterns until you learn that lesson. Wow, that's pretty powerful. So be aware of that. Take a look at that. Are you making the same choices now that you made 20 years ago? Are you setting yourself into an independence or a codependency? I will share with you, codependencies are not healthy. Been in one, not a good place to be. Next card. Whoa, another Michael card. Your swan song's over. Seriously. The situation has ended. You can set yourself free. Is that the codependency thing that I just heard? It is time to release yourself. Get the hell off this performance stage that you've put yourself on. You don't have to dance to anyone else's music except your own. New opportunities for happiness, literally, they are coming when you get off that stage and become you again. The real, authentic you. Put the past behind you. It serves no purpose. Those past experiences have given you life lessons to carry forward into the future. But you don't need to wallow in the past because you can't go back and change it. You can only change what you're doing today, in the here and the now. Interesting. Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. When you give love, you receive love. When you... Wow. I just heard that, and it's hard for me to say it. But I have to because it's what I heard. When you give out hate, you get hate back. That's not the way to live. Release that. Release that anger. Release that bitterness and change it. It's only hurting you more. Release it and let go. Don't be so resistant to the change that's coming. This change is for you. It's for your next step, for your next journey, to make it better, not worse. Be careful about extremities in all things, whether it's money, whether it's food, whether it's action. Be careful of extremities in any way, situation. You don't want to hoard and you don't want to overspend. Find that balance in your life, including with the peace, and release that pain. Wow, that's really potent. Release that pain of hate because it is truly not serving you. Next card, one of my favorites. When you let go and you let God, then you stop and take an inventory, if you will, and realize that there really is so much to be grateful for. Roof over our head, floor beneath our feet, family, support, friends, God, His Son, Holy Spirit, your angels, everyone that loves you. There's so much to be grateful for. Your financial success and your futures will be taken care of. Keep the faith, keep the trust. That's the message that's been coming up for over and over and over again. And when you release that hate, when you release that pain, when you let go of what happened, when you let go of what happened to you as a little girl, it's not that you're forgiving, it's not that you're condoning, but you need to release the pain of that. Become an outside observer and learn the lesson. It brings you to a very rich and very rewarding family life. When mama's at peace, the world's at peace. There's no better way to say that, When mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. True. But mama needs to be happy inside. And so does the little inner child. It's time to let go. It's an Ariel kind of day. Wow. Ready? You're going to love the way this is ending. I know. Yes, it is your lucky day. This is the day for new beginnings. This is the day to start new resources of money, time, support, love, friendship, fellowship. They're all right here. This is also indicating that that next step in your job, that next step in your career, that next step in your self-employment, that next evolution of where you want to be is at hand. Don't be stubborn to the changes that are coming. Whoops, wrong one. Stubborn to the changes that are coming. These are good things for you. Ariel speaks of everything that's our sustainability on this planet. Home, work, career, environment, interior environment, including my incense and candles that are burning, and my Himalayan salt rock, including all of those things that fill this space with love, fill this space with light. It is time. Seek it. Ask for it in prayer. Put it into prayer. Lord, cleanse this space of me from that which no longer serves a purpose. Fill this space with your love and light, and let me release that which no longer serves me. I will close this reading for you for now. Have an Ariel kind of day. Holy smokes. And know that you are loved. You are in my thoughts, and you are most definitely in my prayers. We're going to do something else here. We have another announcement, and I figured I'd save it for the end of this. When my Facebook page hits 4,000 fans, it's not that far off, not followers, but fans, I have less than 200 to go, I think. I'm going to do something even crazier than the announcement that we just gave you at the beginning of this reading. So again, please like, please heart, please share. Please invite your friends to join this page. We are going to have a blast together. The month of May is going to be phenomenal. We are closing April on a gorgeous full moon. The time to release that which no longer serves us and to embrace the changes that are most definitely for our greatest good. Have a beautiful day, a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Namaste.